so this is actually really fascinating. This is brand new, and I think Tug may have brought this up, but there's actually now going to be a new nightmare for her in terms of the legal bills. So I don't know if you knew this, but she's got like 15. There's something like, I think the cost they say around $15 million, but she went through 3 different lawyers. So
yes,
first she was with Eric George, who was a LA litigator who had handled the Mel Gibson custody fight, a secret Kardashian engagement, which is fucking hilarious. Then Roberta Kaplan, who's like a feminist SJW, sort of same-sex marriage at Supreme Court, co-founded Time's Up. So obviously she's like deeply invested in that grift. And by the way, guys, all these. If I'm taking an opinion here, it's obviously my opinion, right? She does a great job on her podcast of being nonpartisan and
I
very
don't know about
unbiased.
that, but I try.
You do a pretty damn good job, because when you're covering Boozy, politics are a big part of it, and you did a good job of being very clear that it doesn't matter, right? Whether or not Boozy is a Democrat or Republican, it doesn't fucking matter, right? And whether or not Ron Coleman is a Democrat or Republican, it doesn't matter. It matters that Boozy is a piece of shit and Ron Coleman is a good lawyer.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So then she went with Elaine Bredehoff. So these other lawyers, they did work and they kind of need to be paid.
So they haven't been paid at all?
I think there's a fight over those legal bills, because I mean, I think Elaine got paid out of insurance, but it's going to be very, very interesting. Oh my God, my battery is running low. How dare it? I must have kicked the thing. All right. Well, do you have any thoughts on, I mean, generally, what were your thoughts on Elaine? I'll let you do that while I
on Elaine.
Disappear here for 2 seconds. Go ahead.
I thought that, when she first, I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt, number one. So obviously, like, you don't have to like your client when you're when you're representing them. So like, I didn't want to think that they were, besties or anything like that. She's just defending her client. But the other thing was that I definitely noticed, I think that Elaine is probably really good at settling cases.
Yes.
I don't think she's a trial lawyer at all. I'm pretty sure even anybody could tell that was the case. I think that was a conclusion I came to. I'm sure she gets great settlements for her clients, but when she probably hasn't gone to court in 20 years.
Yeah, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you on that. I think that, like, seeing her, especially like lawyers, you're a lawyer, right? Looking at other lawyers, like, I'm like, this woman is probably fantastic at taking cases before they go to trial. She's probably great at handling them and settling them and doing all that, because all that nitpicky he said, she said trial strategy, that can work to intimidate somebody before trial. Like, oh, look, we've got this, he said, we can spin this way, so don't go to court, right? But when you actually go to court, it makes you look a fool.
Yeah, she couldn't even answer objections. It was the saddest thing. I've never seen a judge have to spoon feed the lead attorneys. She's directing her own client, and she can't even figure out how to form a non-leading question. It blew my mind.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I mean, honestly, that's some crazy shit I have not seen in a while, where like she could not form a non-leading question. I've still got a clip up of like how not to do a cross-examination by Elaine Bredehoff. Like that's the clip, because that is like, there is how you don't do something, Elaine. And then conversely, Camille had at least 1 or 2 moments of the perfect cross-examination, right? This is exactly how you do it, by Camille.
She was fabulous.
She was great. There were some witnesses and stuff that in some particular segments I don't think she was the best on, but I think where it mattered, she came through. So
absolutely.
In that area, I give her full points, full marks, right? So I think she definitely came through where it mattered, and everybody remembered her destruction there.
Oh yeah. So. Speaking of Elaine, one of the other things that came out of I was listening. I was looking at my notes again, and I wanted to bring this up. There was an email from Ben Chu to Elaine that basically said, "I was warned about you. I was warned about you from another prominent attorney in Fairfax," and basically just saying like, and I didn't like really want to believe it, but now I can.
Warned about you that she was like a bitch, or what? Like that?
Yeah, that she was going to be like underhanded, I guess.
Yeah, and she was underhanded. She used underhanded tactics. She was deceptive.
Oh yeah.
She was disingenuous. She came off as an angry, like, I don't know what's post Karen. She's like, you know,
She was like an
just grandma
angry,
Karen.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, post Karen. I don't know if that's the
Right,
name.
right. The Sheila. I don't know what it is. But
I don't want to. I'm like, Deborah sounds right to me, but I don't want to
she's an
offend
Elaine.
anybody.
Elaine is an Elaine, all right? Elaine is an Elaine. And she played right into the character and the trope. And frankly, if there's one person on the jury who doesn't resonate with that, you've automatically alienated somebody on the jury. And I guarantee you that she alienated multiple people on the jury with her style.